Good afternoon. My name is Yann Kowalczuk. I'm a PhD student at the Department of Measurements of Czech Technical University in Prague. And I would like to introduce you to our project, which is the buildup of an online library for the circuit technology courses that we teach at the department. And in the same philosophy as some of you, which presented similar ideas, we experienced the last 2 semesters problems with the students which didn't have access to live laboratory exercises, especially for electronic measurements. And we had to adapt quite quickly, improvise some solution based on what existed from the past laboratory tasks. And despite good success, we thought it would be a good opportunity to re-engineer everything, and especially if the situation is going to last or become a standard in our days with distance learning. Actually, we use a combination of Microsoft Teams and National Instruments multi-sim. And our courses, there are 3 main courses of electronic circuits, are taught in English or Czech language. And we mainly cover what is given during the magistral courses, which are also given online. But we would like to synchronize also the way that the professor gives the main knowledge, and at the same time, or in the vicinity of this time, to give the laboratory exercise that matches the knowledge that is being given. This is a screenshot of what the student might see during an online consultation or an exercise. So it's purely digital at the moment during COVID time or during online learning. And of course, the interaction is limited, and we know that digital or virtual simulators are not ideal in terms of measurement practice. So we want to start from the scratch and re-engineer the idea. At first, we want to select a tool which will be adapted for simple distribution of the simulation content. And we would like these exercises to be recorded first on the simulator, and also following that in the real laboratory. So that will give both vision to the students, which will allow them to be back with the real exercise. Also, this will help us to come back with some more interaction between students and professors, which is lacking at the moment, of course, due to the pandemic. So the first point, as I mentioned, the tool selection. And we think that it's a good idea to share with our partners at EuroTeQ to find a good open source multi-platform simulator, which is compatible, of course, with the work that was done. But especially, we know that some students might not have very sophisticated equipment at home. So our aim is to keep things simple and lightweight, because we are not here to design sophisticated electronic circuits, but just to teach basic analog and digital circuits. Then we would like to put this content online. So that means, in a similar way to our colleague, creating an online library, a repository or directory, which is accessible both online and offline after downloading, for example. And like I mentioned, there will be always a pair of the virtual simulated lab and the actual real laboratory task. So regarding the content creation itself, we want to emphasize on simplicity and clarity, because some labs are really too complicated to be done online, or are not really matching what is being covered during the course itself. Our plan is to first consult professors, which were traditionally teaching the course, and retain essential contents from the course. Select a recording solution which will be simple. It means mainly audio for the simulator and video for the lab itself, the in-house lab. And we plan to offer the actual recording to the students as a semester project, so they can actually be more involved in the creation of the course and give the feedback, which is crucial for us since they are the one concerned and the one learning the contents of the course. And finally, this will lead us to think about realistic assessment criteria, which needs to be reviewed in terms of distance learning. Thank you very much, and I will appreciate your suggestions later on.